Damn, it really just took off every jersey modification I just put on. Fuck it, come on, we good. Oh no, I'm keeping hot here. I got so many of the same shits that piss me off. That's one thing I hate about whatchamacallit. Keep it basic. Kitty wit.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here we go, set. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his foot.
Come on in right there.
30 to the 29. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They always got a safety in my nickel package when I start off, bro. I don't get that shit.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Take him out. Okay, I'm right there. Alright. Now let's play some football.
Here we go. Back to Robinson now on first down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ready up. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Ritter to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Wow. Yeah. Can't get shit together.
In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
What are you tackling now?
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the big difference in the game, Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? A first carry for Tyler Algier. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 40 line.
That's what we always know that he has tough and run support. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have such a talented team of defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4.
Major
and
PG.
Continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Got tired of seeing that piss ball performance tonight, bye.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. The Bucs had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, in the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling
that's
good.
decent
They get the
right
whole
there.
crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Good pick.
And had nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve.
How the fuck they get home so quick?
You talk about this Falcon defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
There's one.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Garoppolo released so fucking slow. I just switched it and everything.
And
That's
he's
good,
able to get
man.
it back to the 41-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On second down, another shot for Robinson. A beautiful fake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Algier going straight ahead. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
Oh, what are you rushing, man?
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Oh, my God. Come on, brother.
Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to
he did not tackle him, bro.
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Opting to run again here with White. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now Garoppolo. And this pass broken up.
To the ball, son.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Here's 2nd and 10. after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
They'll stuff that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just with extra defense.
Come on, oh. What's going on, man?
Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this up to the 39. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Snap comes in 1. Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to the ground game with White. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, they have done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point right down the middle. We are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by Buccaneers. So they've got the football and they start right on the edge of the end zone at the 20-yard line.
Good hit, boy.
In motion, the tight end. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he's going to go.
Can't wait for him to clear.
Second back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Here we go. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll go up the middle with White, fighting it off. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
I was throwing it away.
And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32.
Man.
They were in a great position to take the lead. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown.
Let's just say throw away.
And you know every
You would have got a
the
fit.
same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Hold on.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Ritter now. And complete to Drake London. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Robinson up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On play action, here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Right. Red, yellow.
Going play action. Ritter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Robinson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offense.
And they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Picked up by Richie Grant. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Third down and 1. Ritter. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Richie Graham.
Yeah, I'm over there tricking it with Jimmy G. What up, Mike and Moore?
They take over at the 46-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
That's your trade game, Zion. Get your.
First down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Ritter will set up to throw it. It's Miller, complete.
I'm right there.
4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half.
Shooting ourselves in the foot, fellas.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second and 9. Here's a toss right side with White. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. picked by Jeff Okudah. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, shit bad right now with Jimmy G.
I think that we're
He
seeing
can't
a
do
big
nothing.
reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too
Got
many of their
nothing out here with
drives
Jimmy.
have ended in turnovers.
Oh yeah, Trey
already.
Palmer hurt too, so I ain't got no
Just
speed
half
on
of
the
football
field.
yet
Shit
to
bad.
play.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Ritter off the play fake. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow
Got a lot of game left, but we got to do something.
All alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion right, Peoples-Jones. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game, passing the football, so there's a...
I mean, what more I got to do? I'm telling you, outside, son.
It has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Here's Ritter.
Oh, you sorry bitch.
Tight end Pitts. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way
You
down.
should have seen the play earlier, though, Mike. I threw the ball away on the screen at the ground. Like, I thought he was going to chuck it out of bounds when I threw it away. He threw it at the ground. Then the nigga... and then the nigga dove and caught a pick.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. This to Pitts, and he's got him.
Yeah, Pitts killing whoever that is over there. It don't matter what I put on him.
Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh my God, he's going right into him.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd.
Lord,
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
man.
Looks like another empty possession.
That's not even a half ass,
You're
bro.
at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And taken right on the 30. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 56 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Rain and full, my boy.
7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Don't do that.
On the draw, Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
How many more weeks after that? I ain't got no bye
So on
week.
4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, here, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
Man, I'm out here with fucking Jimmy G. Don't you ever do it.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo.
Look at this shit. I'm
2-2
hat on whatever. 2-2.
They've got options now.
I'm at five. Well, I'm ready to be on the five.
Just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Barbecue, smoking and stuff, but it's still tough. It's good. I mean, it's wraps. But you did a good job. The mustard, no. I don't like these.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Sucks.
Interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I might as well put Felipe Frank in.
36 now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
But these are the situations that really tested.
I mean, I ain't had nothing else, though. Like, ain't nothing else out there. Shut up, what?
Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Nah, Jimmy G, 90 mid, all that shit. Like,
on the counter, this is Robinson. And he is
go look at this car right now. In my screen. Like, this shit. You got 89 throw power. Looks way worse than that.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I
Motherfucker
didn't know
just
if they
ain't getting
felt they
there.
didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bucs will have the football as this is taken it past the 30.
Yeah. A lot of shit ain't there no more.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We got enough hands to hoop after this.
For them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's
God damn, Jimmy.
coaches talk about taking care of the football.
I ain't getting that lock.
Turnovers, and in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
I ain't seen it yet.
2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 2nd down, Ritter. This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
And London, the motion man right.
Yellow.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Shut them down, D. Shut them down. Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Hand off now to Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
About 6, 10 with Jimmy G.
Downs, clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. And let's close this one out.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah. Let's see what Baker, he got enough arms to get it there still. This nigga, I can't make that adjustment yet.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Ritter to throw it. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he's going to have the Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here this 4th quarter.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Convert on 3rd.
Did you play center? Nah, we ain't go with 4.
That's going to be caught. Ortega right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Garoppolo's going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Just sitting there relaxing and all of a sudden I felt really warm.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he drills one incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Garoppolo now. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. There he goes, left side.
Run, Jimmy.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
I can see who in the front. I'm almost finished this game.
And mentally,
You coming out there today?
guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This is motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
On third down, a run from White. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their
But we probably went to the wreck, though.
to use here in the final stages. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Just a net of 34.
I mean, we had to have 5, though. We went. D.O. ain't come out there. No, we didn't go to the Pro-Am. No, Trey Bennett ain't go to the Pro-Am. We ain't been to the Pro-Am in a minute. It was a direct. Yeah, because Trey hooped with us one day last week. He had came back from Pino's and hooped with us.
Out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win, and they're not just winning, they're dominating, and now trying to finish this one off. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring
You doing everything somebody intercepting the goddamn
Zone
football.
coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final try now for Garoppolo.
Ooh, that bitch wide open. God damn, man. I love that. Block, fellas, please.
He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final shot.
Don't try to help over there, Hat. Let my man get a touchdown. God damn.
Final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point.
I said, don't double team him. Let him get one. Damn.
But a little consequence in the end.
Good shit.
This one's now over. Well, this was a really